Eligibility for family open work permits just got stricter. Starting January 21st, 2025, there are big changes to family open work permits in Canada, and if you're an international student or foreign worker, this could directly impact your family's options. Let me explain what's new and what it means for you. Under the new rules, only certain spouses will be eligible for family open work permits, and criteria depends on whether the principal applicant is an international student or a foreign worker. For international students, your spouse can qualify if you are enrolled in either a master's program lasting 16 months or longer, a doctoral program, or a specific professional and eligible program. Meanwhile, for foreign workers, your spouse will only qualify if you, as the principal applicant, are employed in either a Tier 0 or Tier 1 occupation, such as senior managers or professionals, or in a specific Tier 2 or 3 job in industries facing labor shortages or tied to government priorities. On top of that, the foreign worker must have at least 16 months left on their work permit when their spouse applies. Now, another significant change is that dependent children of foreign workers are no longer eligible for family open work permits. So this means that as of January 21st, 2025, your dependent child or their dependent child are no longer eligible for an open work permit under this measure. Now, if you already have an open work permit approved under the old rules, it will remain valid until it expires. And if you need to extend it, you can do so as long as you're in Canada and applying under the same criteria as your current permit. This applies to both spouses and dependent children of temporary workers or students. But if, for example, the principal applicant, aka an international student on a study permit, transitions to a post-graduation work permit, this is considered a different type of permit. So in such cases, for your spouse to remain eligible for an open work permit, you, as the principal applicant, will need to meet the new eligibility criteria. In short, any changes to the principal applicant's permit type will require family members to qualify under the updated rules. And finally, spouses of workers covered by free trade agreements like CUSMA or those who are on maintained status as they transition to permanent residency won't be affected by these changes. Now, if this new update means you no longer qualify for a family open work permit, don't worry, there are still other types of work permits you might be eligible for. And to take the guesswork out of finding the right immigration pathway, we highly recommend trying our online immigration quiz. Guys, just by answering a few quick questions, you'll uncover which pathways you qualify for and get details about the application process through your free Moving to Canada account.